I just wanted to formally thank you for making the trip to Spain such a wonderful experience. The musical experience really was important and valued and truly unique. The orchestra members feel like they improved on this journey, and their performances were something to be very proud of. No one can tell us that there isn't musical value on the tour. Music celebrations should be used for all of our tours in the future. They were so outstanding.
As usual, a great tour to Spain. This time the combination of our great guides, nice buses, amazing sights, along with the great performance venues, made for an outstanding tour. We also had more free mornings and afternoons, which gave a good break for our parents and students. All the venues were stunning, had wonderful acoustics, and we enjoyed the audience's responses to our singing. The reaction of the audiences to my students was priceless. They were so appreciative of their singing and wouldn't let them leave without a hug and a few words. Another highlight was when the priests in Madrid at Iglesias de San Cayetano joined our unity circle at the end of the concert with a child from his parish. The expressions on their faces of joy and peace will forever be etched in my memory. The students were blown away by the Valley of the Fallen. The acoustics and marvel and engineering of this place gave them a breathtaking experience. The students all had chills as they gave an impromptu concert there. Visit and feel free to use any feedback or footage from the tour on our website. You need to use the tour managers we had as much as possible. These two were the best escorts I've had in my 3 international tours. They gave my students and parents great historical information throughout the tour, always were prepared, took care of any issues quickly, always were compassionate, interacted well with the students, took me to each concert site prior to performances, found things we needed, and gave great suggestions for our free time. They were just the best, and the two worked very well together. I really can't explain in words how they impacted my group. We mutually touched each other's lives through what our students gave to them in their fellowship in music, and in turn what they gave to my students through their talents in providing an amazing experience in Spain. Thank you for the incredible experience. I look forward to many more tours with MCI.
I thought the tour ran really well. The sites were very nicely arranged and the accommodations were very good. The concerts were well received and the audiences were very welcoming. The MCI tour manager was truly exceptional. She was one of the best tour managers I have worked with or toured with, and we've had 9 total. She was always available, helpful, and fun. She made the trip the experience that it was. It was a very successful tour, and all the kids had a really memorable experience.
One of the major highlights of our trip to Spain was the unforgettable opportunity to sing and perform at 3 different places. It was truly a pleasure and honor to be able to perform in such a beautiful country. Our first concert was on Saturday morning in Madrid. We sang at Trinity College in front of many little children and their parents. The children were so cute and they were very respectful during our performance. They especially loved our Best of Doo-Wop song and dance. After the concert, many of them ran up to us and asked to take pictures and wanted our autographs. We all had a great time and really enjoyed the experience. The following day we had 2 concerts scheduled at 2 beautiful old marble churches in Madrid and Toledo. The first church was Redemptor. We performed for their service and also afterwards for the people who attended that church. Our group sang really beautifully at that church. Our last and most memorable concert was over at St. John's the King of Toledo. It was a very beautiful, big, old church located up on a hill. We could see it even before we parked our bus, and we were all so excited about our concert because the church was so beautiful. We were so excited as the time came around for our performance. We entered the stage and saw the many people who had come to hear our performance. Our harmony was really amazing and we really got into the concert. It almost felt like something was coming down upon us. After our concert, many people told us how beautiful we sounded. There was even a music teacher that came up and asked Miss Mack for our music. That made Miss Mack excited. I can honestly say that the music concerts in Spain were the most wonderful experience I've had, and I will never forget them. I'm truly grateful to all the Spanish students who helped introduce our songs in each concert, and especially to Miss Mack for giving us such a memorable once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
It was a fantastic trip. Everyone was very happy and all of the students said it was the most amazing thing that has ever happened to them. Everything about the tour, hotels, food, tour buses, was very high class. The parents that traveled with us were amazed at the high level of service and quality. I, of course, told them that this is what we have come to expect from Music Celebrations International: consistent quality. The concerts were the highlights. I think the performers loved every venue. It was incredibly difficult to find venues in Spain during Holy Week, but in spite of that challenge, our students were able to sing in some very memorable venues that all provided a slightly different, but all very friendly acoustic. We were well received by all the audiences, and they were very appreciative. The concerts were emotional and very memorable. Another memorable experience was the cultural education that I received about Spain and the interaction of Christian, Jewish, and Muslim cultures throughout the centuries. The fact that these people seemed to get along much better 600 years ago was very interesting when put in the context of today's problems. I would be more than happy to be a reference. I'm very pleased with our relationship with Music Celebrations.
First of all, we were delighted by the huge crowds at all of our venues. They were at least double the amount of people that we could have wished for in our wildest dreams. In Granada, we performed for an amazing crowd of more than 1,200. Your staff is excellent, very helpful, patient, calm, and pleasant in all of our dealings. I wish to stress that we had a great tour, and that there were many positives. We had several memorable concerts and a multitude of fascinating cultural experiences. We are very grateful to Music Celebrations for providing us with a great experience, and you'll definitely be the first choice the next time we're considering a concert tour.
I believe that without exception, every member of our tour group had a spectacular time in Spain. Our tour escort was, by a very wide margin, the finest escort with whom I have ever worked. This was the best of 6 European tours which I have been a participant or leader. I heard others comment that this was the best Carolina Master Chorale tour of the 5 taken in the history of the organization. Thank you for arranging excellent venues, hotels, and sightseeing tours which thrilled our touring members.
We really enjoyed the trip. Thank you for helping make it come true. On tour, I enjoyed seeing the kids say wow, and I know they got a lot out of being in Spain. All of the difficulty with fundraising, etc., was well worth it. Traveling makes such a difference to young people and is long-lasting. The MCI staff that I worked with were just great. Very professional, friendly, and helpful. I loved working with them. Both tour managers were just excellent. They were professional, friendly, and very hardworking. I would recommend them both to anyone. As a repeat client, I would gladly recommend MCI to any organization.
In my 19 tours with Furman Singers to Europe, Music Celebrations has been our most consistently good travel company. MCI has given us many of our best experiences, in Spain 2010 and in Italy 2008. Working with Gaia was fabulous. Her professional attitude, friendliness, knowledge, sense of humor, and willingness to go the extra mile to accommodate our needs and wishes all made for a great trip. She was one of our best tour managers ever. She handled 2 very difficult situations with ease and professionalism. One girl got sick in the hospital and 1 stolen passport had to be replaced. She was always careful about our well-being. She loved the concerts and was very enthusiastic and supportive with the students. In our 19 European trips, Gaia is certainly one of the most top 3 to 4 managers we have worked with. I will continue to be a good reference for MCI.